In this video, I'm gonna talk to you why you see this, but I see this. All right, so it's easy to look at the businessman and say, they're making money. They're making big money. But you don't see what all goes into that. So let's talk about what all goes into that. Here's the dollar that came in, okay? And you got this businessman that made $1 million last year. You'll hear he made $1 million, but really you don't know the $1 million is the gross amount, okay? So I'm gonna use some kind of average numbers in business to go over this. So let's say a big businessman made $1 million, okay? Out of every single dollar, okay? Out of that, every dollar, 70% of it was the cost of goods because you had to buy the product before you could sell it, right? So they had a 30% margin, let's call it. So that's all that's left right now. We haven't even gotten to expenses yet. And this isn't considering all the startup costs. So we got this much of the dollar left we're working with each dollar, okay? You gotta pay people to run the place. You need good help, right? You need to pay them good. So 15% labor, 70% cost of goods. All right. So sitting at, bad at math here, what's that? 70% cost of goods, 15% labor. Sitting at 15% left, right? Then you gotta have a place to put all your product, you gotta have a place for your business, right? So rent, along with that, maybe you're responsible for electricity, maybe you're responsible for power, for heat, gas, whatever, who knows? So roughly 6% of your gross revenue. That $1 million whittling down pretty fast. All right, got a solid 9% left. And then you got insurance, you got taxes on your business, you gotta pay an accountant, some miscellaneous expense. Let's call that another 4%. 5%. There's the profit left over. You take that times your $1 million, there might be 50 grand left at the end of it all. So $1 million, 50 grand left. 5% net at the end of every dollar. Just roughly, you know, and businesses vary. Some businesses you're gonna have higher profit margin, higher, lower labor. Maybe that guy can work the floor more or work his job more to cut back on labor, but expenses are real. So, and that's not even including the cost to start everything up. So don't get it twisted when you look at people in business and just assume they're fat and happy, because it's not the whole dollar that they're getting. It's not the every single penny that comes in. It's more like that.